Hi everybody, welcome. Today is December 17th, and that's an important day because the group predicted that this day would be a day where we have a timeline cross with a planet by the name of Eris. Eris is, they've talked about Eris several times. We've actually spelled it a couple different ways, but it's spelled E-R-I-S. They've corrected me. Eris is a planet that's very similar to planet Earth, but things are quite reversed in many areas. One of the things that took place here is that females basically are in charge of Eris. In other words, it's a female-dominated planet, much the way that ours has a tendency to be a male-dominated planet. So that's not the only challenge. We also see that Eris is having difficulty with the planet itself, the same way that we're having difficulties with our changing planet, planet Earth. So when Eris and Earth get together, they can resolve some of the situations between the two of them of being out of balance. And at the same time, we get imprinted with feminine energy and they get imprinted with masculine energy. So we have an opportunity to balance. Now this is an unusual one because it is a little bit different than normal. Normally you have a timeline cross that crosses at 90-degree angles. It leaves its imprints and it's gone. But this one's going to actually be laying over each other for a long time. This imprint actually begins today and lasts all the way through February 17th. So it's going to be lasting for several months during this time. We want to absolutely welcome the feminine energy any way we can, to honor it and to empower the feminine energy anyway, not just females, but the feminine energy in general, and to empower that on our planet. We have an opportunity to really balance things and turn around and go in a healthier direction, the same way that Eris has that same challenge. So on this timeline cross, this is an imprint that's pretty big. We've had a lot of timeline crosses before. Sometimes a timeline cross comes in and it imprints us with something that didn't actually happen, but stays in our history almost as if it did happen. One of these is, of course, the whole story about King Arthur and Camelot. Did that actually start as a story? Was that real? Was that part of history? Well, the group actually says it was a timeline cross, but it was a very powerful timeline cross. And it doesn't make any difference whether, because we're going to find evidence of it here on our planet, even though it was a timeline cross. So they're very powerful. They do change things very drastically. Most of the time it changes things very quickly and quietly so that you don't actually notice a change. But many of you are very empathic and you're probably feeling the change of energy, which is just starting. If you look at this again, you'll see if we're at the bottom of the screen, the blue is just starting to touch the yellow right now. So this is really where it's building, and then it's going to get much stronger as it goes forward. So this is an opportunity. Those of you that you're empathic, I know that. I know many of you are feeling it. I've already had 2 calls this morning asking me what's going on from different people. That's what's going on, and that's why I wanted to make this video. This is a big deal. We can all benefit from it. We can take this energy and bring it through to ourselves, to actually use this in a very healthy way. And we have a lot we can learn from Eris, even though they're out of balance as much as we're out of balance with our masculine energy here on planet Earth. So to be able to balance that and to be able to find a way to do that is huge. So anyway, I hope you all enjoy the day today. We've got a lot of wonderful energy coming up over the next couple of months. Absolutely enjoy it and take it for your own. Create something magical out of it. After all, you are creator beings of the greatest magnitude. So that's the idea. Enjoy the journey, everybody. Have a great day. Aspavo.